doesn't matter how big your space is, there's always room for wildlife. A mini meadow set aside for wildflowers is a rare habitat in our well-tended gardens. Yet planting wildflowers can provide vital resources for a wide range of insects that might not otherwise survive in urban areas. During the autumn and winter, when there's less food available, wildflower seeds like this teasel can be an important food source for birds and small mammals. The hollow stems of knapweed and thistles in this uncut meadow provide shelter for overwintering insects. In the spring, we'll cut these back to allow light and space for next year's seeds to germinate. Today, we're going to show you how you can create your own mini meadow, either on your school grounds or at home. All you need is a small, rugged area of the garden that hasn't had fertiliser or compost added, just like this. You could even use a small container. You'll also need a rake, a spade, some sand, some gloves, and some wildflower seeds. As you can see, this area hasn't been cultivated or worked with. This is perfect as wildflowers establish best on all soils. The first thing we need to do is remove some of these dense grasses and even the top layer of soil, which can hold the roots and some nutrients. The best way to do this is to act like a herd of grazing animals, cattle or sheep. You may find you need a spade to help you remove some of the more stubborn tussocks of grass. To do this, use your body weight and your arms to push the spade into the ground. You don't need to go very deep. Once it's in far enough, take a step back and bend your legs to lift up the soil. Make sure you get an adult to help you do this. Once we've removed all the grass, the next stage is to lightly rake the soil in order to break the surface and create a fine tilth for the seeds to bed into. Selecting the right seeds for your meadow is really important. Most suppliers will have a seed mix for every soil type and situation. Here we have clay soils, so we're using a seed mix containing meadow grasses along with wildflowers such as betony, oxeye daisies and meadowsweet. These seeds are sown in autumn so they can overwinter. If you're using an annual mix, you may want to sow your seeds in spring. Check the instructions on the seed pack to find out how much you need to use for the area that you've prepared. We're going to add some yellow rattle to our mix. These seeds are planted in autumn. When they emerge in spring, they'll parasitise some of the grasses and allow the other flowers a chance to grow. Mix your seed with some sand before sprinkling it liberally over the area you've prepared.
Adding sand helps you to scatter the seeds more evenly, giving all the flowers a chance to germinate and grow. You don't need to cover the seeds with soil, but gently patting the surface will help them to bed in. Then, lightly water your seeds.
Covering your newly planted meadow with some branches and twigs can help protect it from hungry birds throughout the winter.